last couple of weeks have been a great transformation, but I'll give you just a little bit of background. For those of you who don't know me, 5 years ago, well, let's go back a little bit. I've had a neck surgery, and then 5 years later, I had an emergency back surgery on the tailbone area. And then 5 years later, I was diagnosed with esophageal stage 3 cancer, and only 1 in 4 survive. So each time I seemed to get back up, something came along and just swept my feet out from under me. But when I was diagnosed with the cancer, it was very scary and it was a rough time, and I was not beating some of the odds that they had given me. And so I wandered out of traditional to look at more acupuncture and Chinese herbs and other modalities to help me. And on that journey, I found a medical device, a vascular device called Beamer, and you guys may be familiar with it, but it changed everything for me at that time. It really did. And I've been now cancer-free for 5 years and no reoccurrence, and I'm probably healthier than I've been in 25 years. But now I'm at the 5-year mark again, and something has come along and kind of kicked my feet out from under me. I have grown a cyst on my spinal cord, which is behind the titanium cage at the tailbone where they have already done the surgery. And I've tried physical therapy and I've tried injections, and they've tried to drain, but they can't get to it.
Wow.
So to get to it, they would have to go in and break the vertebrae above the ones that are fused already, drill through that bone, go down, remove the cyst from the spinal cord, and then build the metal cage back up to support me. And I will have quite a recovery period. I won't be driving or anything for 6 weeks in a hard brace. A lot to go with it. So I've been very depressed, and I've been trying to figure out, one, how to stop the nerve pain that over the past year has recently gotten very bad and debilitating, and figure out how I even mentally prepare myself for this next surgery or journey. I don't think I've mentally prepared the one I had for cancer. That was referred to as the beast, a 10-hour surgery where they removed the esophagus and pulled my stomach up to here. And so now I have what they call a stomophagus.
Wow.
So it's been a lot. And my leg gave out on me one day, like it just disappeared. And that's been happening because of the nerve pressing on the sciatic and crunching it. And I fell and I hurt myself pretty bad. And I had just seen Carol. And so I said to her, Carol, I'm in such bad shape. I'd like to try the patches. I had tried them months ago, but did not know how to use them correctly. So I poo-pooed them. I referred to them as the dots, and those dots did nothing for me. And, and then I contacted Carol and I was like, send me as many as you can. I have so many pain points. I'm just going to put them all over me. And we got together and Peter talked to me and everything. And we found out what we thought would be best for me. I think it was the 18th or the 19th of October. So I've been using them about 2 weeks. I had immediate relief with discomfort this time in knowing how to use them correctly, for one, and having the right ones ordered for me. So I want to show you guys, I show Peter, look how I've been sitting while I'm talking to you. My knees are up.
Wow.
I'm sitting in a way that would not even have been possible 10 days ago. I would have been in tears. I had a cane. I had vibration in the leg close to the bone where I was very unsteady standing on it. And that vibration's gone and my leg feels very steady. I'm sitting here today with no patches on at the moment. Wow. Because I did leave my X39 on for 24 hours, so I thought I'd take it off and have a break. But when I first started, I had my Aeon and my X39, and it used the ice waves during the evening when I sleep, because I also have to sleep at an incline sitting up because I have no esophagus and I can
Wow.
aspirate. So that on the tailbone all the time is extra stress. And gosh, I don't know. I can't tell you how happy I am about it. I pushed my surgery back to the 8th of December, and the doctor has agreed with me to take an MRI one more time before we go in, see if there's been any reduction in size.
Wow. Well, Karen, I just remember because I came back from my trip and then I talked to you
Yeah.
that weekend, and I just can't believe the pain you were in because you
I
had
was
a
crying.
surgery. You were crying and you already had your surgery booked. It is already booked.
Yes.
And we didn't tell you to stop the surgery, but we just said, why don't you get on this now? Carol dropped it off for you instantly.
Yes.
And I was just praying. I'm like, okay, I hope it works. But whatever it is, Karen, just be on it, okay? And I
I
can't believe I
will.
got the call from Carol and then from you, and just to see how fast it works. And I just want everyone to know, we'll get an update call again. I hope and pray that you don't have to get surgery if something more miraculous happens. But again, this is only October 18th, and today is November 1st. So it's literally less than 2 weeks.
That's right.
And she has been on the X39, the Ice
Aeon.
Wave, the Aeon, the Ice Wave, and the glutathione.
No, I haven't tried
No.
the glutathione yet. And actually, the ice wave, I only used maybe 3 evenings. So it's
Okay,
really
got it.
been the Eon and the X39.
So really, we just wanted her to really just focus on the inflammation because of the pain so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, Karen, I'm so happy for you. And do you want to add anything else? Like anything else before we get an update? Come back to you.
Well, I am absolutely grateful. The other thing I was doing was I couldn't pick up on my dog's toys, and I'm a trip and fall hazard right now. I've been falling, so I could only bend over so many times a day because it hurt so bad. So I took a broom and I would sweep all the dog's toys into the corner of the room so I wouldn't fall over them because I couldn't pick them up, and wait till my husband came home and have him do it. And for 3 days now, I've been picking up the dog's toys.
Wow.
I walked out front with him. I've driven my car. I had some difficulty driving, but I drove fine and confidently. So
Wow.
it's amazing. It's a great journey. My mind is very open, and I've been on a journey similar to this before, like I said, with my healing from the cancer, which was just really barbaric. And I became the other side of the statistic for that. And I don't see why I can't give myself the chance to be that again with this situation.